The most well-known form of security around the world is the Royal Guards from the United Kingdom, who protect and serve Buckingham Palace and the UK at the order of the royal ruler. These are 10 moments Karens fought with the Queen's Royal Guards. At number 10, this old photographer. Surrounding the man are numerous people, clearly making room and clearing a path for a large patrol of royal guards. The photographer just stands in the middle of the path, ignoring the guards. The man appears to think that the guards will go around him, but if you're there to take photos of Buckingham Palace and its guards, you should already know that they don't move for anybody. In the end, he gets shoved by the patrol and takes a tumble. I hope his expensive camera's okay. At number 9, this clip of a tourist Ken completely disregarding the authority of the Royal Guards. When a Royal Guard yells to make way, you should make way. It's actually a privilege for them to warn you that you're in the way in the first place, and not just run you over for being there. After this small group of guards yell make way to this crowd, a tourist throws up his hands and pretends to be scared by them as he walks across the path of the guards. Make way! At number 8, this tourist stands in the way of this royal guard taking a walk. Why do people keep getting in the path of the royal guards? This time, no one was pushed or shoved, but this guy might have nightmares at night now. As the guard approaches, he says nothing, then just stops in front of the man and stares into his soul for a solid while. He eventually steps to the side and continues his round, as the tourist walks up to his friends and complains about the guard as if he wasn't the problem at all. At number 7, this clip starts with a bunch of laughter from a whole group of Karens. Some of them record a mounted royal guard as he stands post. All of a sudden, one of the Karen group members begins to break a dance down. Well, it looks more like an animated sneeze. She then takes her luggage and her group of friends off to explore more of the palace. The royal guard holds the most unentertained look on his face the entire time. At number 6, this poor kid gets her hat knocked off by a saluting guard. Although she's just a child, she should have been warned by her parents at least to not stand so close to the royal guard. The kid is the daughter of Maisie, the Sergeant General, who is visiting the Queen, and the cute kid even brought a bouquet of flowers to give to Her Royal Highness. The kid even does a small curtsy when the Queen takes the bouquet. The royal guard stands there unfazed, and the child walks back to her parents while not crying. What a trooper. At number 5, this intoxicated man makes the mistake of attempting to pet the Royal Guard's police horse. You can see him contemplate for just a moment if he should do it or not, and he clearly makes the wrong decision. He slowly wobbles over to the horse and pats it on the neck and the mane. This is when the guard atop the horse yells at him to get back. He repeats it again before someone grabs the man and moves him slowly away from the horse. The horses of the Royal Guard are not pets and should not be patted by the tourists. At number 4, another clip of a tourist trying to touch the Royal Guard's horse. The tourist Karen walks up to the post of the guard and the horse gets visibly agitated by her presence already, shaking its head around. She then gets closer and closer until she places her hand on the horse and pets it a few times before walking off. The horse then goes into a mad rage and shakes its head up and down and side to side. Why can't some people just keep their hands to themselves? At number 3, these bicycle riding Karens decide to park themselves while on their bike right in the place of where this royal guard is walking to. As the royal guard approaches, he parts the sea of people without saying a word. Then he gets to the bikers and they just sit there as he stomps his boot, clearly ignoring him without a care in the world. Thankfully, others notice this and tell the girls to move so the guard can stand his post. They both ride off after one of them apologizes. At number 2, this guard is getting ridiculed by a group of tourists outside of a fence near Buckingham Palace. A group of Karens, Kens, and their offspring are recording and talking amongst themselves about this guard. The dutiful man yells at them to get off the fence multiple times. Clearly, they aren't getting the message. The situation escalates when the palace guard points his rifle at the group and they laugh at him as he yells more. How they weren't intimidated by the guard astonishes me.
Two more.
Stay off the back!
Yes. Whoa.
At number 1, this Ken runs a full sprint at a group of royal guards. This patrol of royal guards are standing still when a man disobeys the law and sprints at them. Thankfully, a police officer apprehends the man before he can get to them, but he clearly looked like he wanted to fight them. The policeman tackles him, pins him to the ground, and cuffs him, and it was found out later that the man had a bag with him, perhaps filled with weapons he was going to use against the guards. The police officer really saved the day here. Good work, sir.